Good morning. Welcome to your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We have some cloudy and rainy conditions across the region this morning. Going to see that throughout the rest of the morning hours. Once we move in the afternoon hours, we'll see a bit of a break in the rainfall, as well as some clearing possible for a brief time period early this afternoon. And we'll see some more cloud cover move back in with the cold front moving through the region for later this afternoon, the evening hours. And once we move into the overnight hours, we'll see skies quickly clear, and we'll see some northwesterly winds filtering in some drier weather across the region for the next few days for Tuesday, Wednesday, and also into Thursday. Taking a look at our current surface analysis, we have an area low pressure off the Carolina coast that's giving us that rainfall across the region this morning. That will continue to move off the coast for the rest of the day, and we'll just see those lingering rain showers possible for the early afternoon hours. Otherwise, the rainfall this morning and then drier conditions this afternoon. Just taking a look at our current radar imagery, you can see we do have that rain shower activity across the region this morning, and it's going to be continuing to move through the region and continue to see that late rainfall likely this morning. Taking a look at our current satellite imagery, you can see we do have the cloud cover associated with this area low pressure over the region. It's going to continue to be over the area for most of the day today. As I mentioned, could see a brief break in the cloud cover for the early this afternoon before a cold front moves through, giving us more low-level cloud cover. And taking a look at the HRM model for today, you can see that rainfall moving off the coast by about noon. Can't rule out a lingering brief light rain shower during the afternoon hours, but overall shouldn't see much of that activity if we do. And by the late afternoon evening hours, we'll see skies start to clear, and going to see, in general, good conditions overnight. Some slightly breezy northwesterly post-cold front wind or cold air eviction flow out of the northwest moving over the region. And Tuesday, we'll see partly cloudy skies, some slightly breezy winds, and temperatures about seasonable for this time of year. Looking at the extended forecast here, the European model, you can see high pressure builds in for Tuesday, quickly moves off the coast for Wednesday, mild day, but breezy to windy on Wednesday as a dry cold front moves through late Wednesday into Thursday morning. Thursday, we'll see another area high pressure build in the region overhead on Thursday night into Friday, and then we'll see another cold front possibly move through for our late Friday into Saturday, giving us a chance of a shower. And then looks like we'll have a brief area high pressure build in possibly for Saturday before we see our next cold front move through for Sunday, giving us a good chance of some rainfall across the region. So looking at our risk chart for today, we'll see a high today around 63, and that high is expected with a brief break in the cloud cover for the early to mid-afternoon hours, and then we'll see a bit more cloud cover filter back in the low levels for the late afternoon hours, and before we see clear skies in general overnight, a low of 46 degrees. Northeasterly flow this morning, 10 to 15 knots, gust to 21, becomes northwesterly later this afternoon, and gusty for the evening hours up to 23 knots, and then we'll see those northwesterly winds die down slightly with only a gust up to 20 by tomorrow morning. As far as the rain shower chances goes, we do have that red condition for this morning and then yellow for the early afternoon hours. 24-hour terminal forecast, we'll see in general that rainfall across the region this morning. Possibility we do have some low cloud in and out of the area this morning as well. And as we move in the afternoon hours, we'll see that brief break in the activity between about 1600 local and noon. And then we'll see some low-level cloud cover around 2,000 feet filter back in the region. And that'll be the case throughout much of the rest of the mid to latter afternoon hours. And then overnight, we'll see clear skies, northwesterly winds drying out across the region. Our tides are currently running normal. Looking at Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday, most of the Sunday, partly cloudy and breezy, high 61. We'll see those winds gusting around 23, 24 knots on Tuesday, so going with a yellow here for our winds. Our Tuesday night, mostly clear to partly cloudy, low of 44. And for Wednesday, partly cloudy, breezy, and mild, high of 67 degrees, so a warmer day on Wednesday, but will be breezy to windy with those southwesterly winds ahead of the cold front moving through Wednesday night, possibly gusting as high as 30 knots. Looking at the next 7 days, we'll see that warm up briefly on Wednesday, 67, then back to the lower 60s on Thursday and Friday with some breezy conditions on both those days. And then we'll see that cold front move through late Friday into Saturday, giving us a 30% chance of rainfall. But the next best chance of rainfall comes by Sunday with look like that rainfall hold off to the afternoon hours, but right now looks like the best chance of the next 7 after this morning with a 60% chance, so high-end probability being 7 days out for our Sunday afternoon. High 65 degrees on Sunday and 67 on Saturday. Well, that's complete our 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. Hope everybody has a great day today. Back tomorrow morning, 8:15 and 10 a.m.